Welcome to the City of Busselton Council Outcomes. Please stay tuned to see the latest on your city.
A number of policy and legislation committee recommendations were considered by Council this month. Decisions made included to commence the lawmaking process for the City of Busselton Dogs Local Law 2023, to delegate authority to the CEO to lease the city's residential premises to a person, to acknowledge a review of the Policy and Legislation Committee's effectiveness and endorse amendments to the committee's terms of reference, to rescind council policy swearing in of elected members, as this process and that of the election of the Mayor and Deputy Mayor is a requirement under the Local Government Act, to adopt the amended council policy, elected member fees, allowances and expenses, to rescind the council policy, designation of senior employees and acting CEO, and request that a new acting CEO policy is prepared. Council adopted the policy, appointment of acting Chief Executive Officer, at a later item, and to adopt the amended policy, closed circuit television systems. Council received the statutory financial activity statement reports for the period ending 30 June 2023, which provides Council with an overview of the city's financial performance on a year-to-date basis. As at 30 June 2023, the city's net current position stands at $1.95 million, and cash reserve balances remain sufficient for their purposes. Council endorsed a rates exemption for LAMP Incorporated for a property at 224 Bussell Highway, West Busselton. LAMP Incorporated is a not-for-profit organisation that provides mental health services to the community. Following an advertising period of 60 days, Council adopted Amendment 54 to the City of Busselton's Local Planning Scheme 21 for final approval. The amendment would allow land use planning controls relating to specific strata lots 20, 21, 31, 37, 46 and 47 on Survey Strata Plan 54626, previously location 2883, Pusey Road, Williaburrup. The amendment proposes to insert a new special provision within the scheme to allow certain lots to have buildings with unrestricted length of stay. The amendment will now be forwarded to the Western Australian Planning Commission for assessment and referral to the Minister for Planning for final decision. Council adopted an alternative recommendation for the proposed Amendment 56 to the City of Busselton's Local Planning Scheme 21. The purpose of the amendment is to allow discretionary decision-making powers within the special character areas of Adelaide Street, Old Dunsborough, Quindalup, Eagle Bay and Yellingup. The alternative recommendation proposes that all applications for development approval affecting land within the special character areas, as identified in Schedule 4 of the scheme, and which involve the exercise of discretion, must be brought to Council for determination. The amendment will now be forwarded to the Environmental Protection Authority for assessment before it is advertised for a period of 42 days. Council adopted the Abbey South Structure Plan and associated Amendment 55 to the Local Planning Scheme 21 for final approval via an alternative recommendation. The alternative recommendation added a number of changes to the structure plan's schedule of modifications. The structure plan and associated amendment will now be referred to the Western Australian Planning Commission. Development approval was granted for Lot 4205 Gale Road, Cooloorup, for the extraction of approximately 255,000 cubic metres of sand following an advertising period. A number of conditions have been placed on the approval, which the applicant must implement before the city will issue a permit to commence, confirming that extraction can commence. After requesting that the CEO undertake further consultation with traditional owners to inform the naming of various canals, coves and parks in the Port Geograph area, Council endorsed a list of updated proposed names. Council also approved the submission of an application to Landgate for the use of the proposed names in the Port Geograph area. In June 2023, the City invited tender submissions to RFT 1023 for arboriculture works to trees on City-managed reserves. Council accepted the tender from Frian Brand Proprietary Limited as trustee for Guy Badger Family Trust trading as Arbor Guy as most advantageous. A contract will commence on the 1st of September 2023. Visit the City's website to view the minutes in full: www.busselton.wa.gov.au.